Hello friends, my name is Daniel. I am a freelance software developer and technical educator. My family moved to Eindhoven last year. I'm a little bit of a control freak regarding my own finances, and I tend to classify my expenses by category. I know that there are thousands of apps that can allow you to do that, but I have always been hesitant to share my bank information with external apps. So I created this package that is called Personal Finance. It's a Python CLI application or command line interface application that I use to classify my expenses. I decided to open source the package and share with the community. So let me give a little demo. Here I will download all my transactions for the month of July of last year all the way to today. That makes sense. And I will do it in XLS. So I will download my transactions. I will just drop these somewhere. I will just download it here in desktop, and I will just put certain name here, test. So I will clone the package. I have the root repository here, and I will clone it to my local environment. The reason that I create this package is precisely for this. That way you can do this kind of classification without having to provide your information outside of your local computer. So git clone, and I'm cloning the package, and that's it. Now I will go to that directory, and I will create a Python virtual environment. Here I need to create the virtual environment in Python 10 because I have some functionality in the package that is for that version of Python. So I will create a virtual environment like this, Python 3 module, and then vamp. Then I will activate that virtual environment. And then, since I'm there, I have to install dependencies. So I will do pip install.r requirements txt to install all the dependencies of the package. It's based on pandas, by the way. This might take a while, so that's it. Now we are able to run it, but I want to be able to have my own input directory here. So I will create this directory inputs, and then in this directory inputs I will copy the file that we just downloaded from my bank account statement. I have it here, test, and I will paste that file to the PersFin directory that I have here in inputs. After creating an input file, I have to verify what is the output file, where my classified file will go after it is generated. So for that, I have to check what is my configuration file. This configuration file could be changed to whatever you want. Right now, that's outputs. So I will create that directory too. I will do mk directory and outputs. I have everything that I need to run the classification process. So I will do Python, PersFin, and I will trigger the classify command in inputs test XLS. So my classification file is created, and here's the result. It's compressed, obviously, because it contains a lot of information. Then it looks like this. If I want to be able to check that out for a year, I have to include the year, and I do the analyze, which will give me a lot more information. So I do Python, PersFin, analyze, and I just need to give it the year. So I want the information from 2022. By month, how much I spent in each of the categories. What is the sum of the transactions by category, the median value of the transactions, and the amount of the transaction that was the most expensive in a given category. That will give you a lot of ideas for your budget. So I'm happy to share this with the expat community. I know that a lot of you are with IBM Monroe, so you don't have to change anything in the configuration file to make it work. But in the README, you can check how you can map the canonical format that I use for performing this classification to the canonical format of your bank. And for that, you just have to have a very simple mapping with the columns that your bank uses for date, for amount, and for description, and then you will be set up. Thank you for your attention. I hope that this is useful for everyone. I am open for pull requests if you think this could be improved. There's a lot of developers in the group. Hope this is useful for you.